Welcome to today's masterclass, Yoni mapping. And we're going to experience what is Yoni mapping? Why is it important for you to really know this concept of Yoni mapping and the benefit it offers you? And we are also going to have fun with it as we go on. Now, what is Yoni mapping as an experience? My name is Angelina, and I'm the founder of Insatiable Woman. I'm also the founder of Return of the Diva, that is the mother company of these courses, these masterclasses that make it possible for you to be here today. So I'm going to take you through what Yoni mapping is. Yoni mapping is an idea that every single point within your yoni is a destination. What does that mean? It's just like a map. There are some points in your vagina that are connected to certain points of the body. Every experience that you've ever had, whether it is sexual, good or bad, is imprinted within your nervous system because your nervous system is connected to your subconscious mind and is imprinted in your pain body. And your pain body is your sacral energy. And that is where you find the womb. The womb is also a very dynamic place because it's called the record holder. It is where your lineage, you're connected to the people, your ancestry, it is in your womb. So there are different points within your womb, within your vagina, that hold some energy. And yoni mapping means that you are going to start to pinpoint those parts within your body. This is going to be some kind of armor. An armor happens when the body feels unsafe, when the body is emotionally or energetically feeling unsafe. So what's going to happen is going to create a tension, is going to hide, is going to protect itself. And this tension is in your musculature of your body. And this causes numb places within your body. Whether you're in the gym, you know that for sure. And the vagina is also a muscle. So the same is going to happen to these areas. They're going to start to be numb. They're going to start to disassociate. And sometimes they're going to hold a lot of pain. The more the vagina hammers, the more sensual you are disconnected. So when you start to do the armor practices, which I'm also going to talk to you about, you are going to not only start to feel sensual, but you're also going to faster upgrade the energies of your femininity. Because the more you activate these energies of receiving light, this sexuality, because the woman is to feel, the woman is to be from the heart, and that makes emotions very important to the woman's body. So you start to feel, you start to receive this energy. We receive with your vagina energy. That is how we receive man's seed. That is how we receive the energy of the planet, where we're conceiving ideas. It is when you feel pleasure, like, oh, I'm going to open a shoe store. Oh, I'm going to design clothes for women. Oh, and it feels so good within your heart, within your body. That's when you know what's your calling. You call it your dharma. So we receive that through our vagina energy. And that's where you say you are literally translating life through your vagina, through your yoni. If your yoni is armored, you are going to be stressful. You are going to feel so frustrated because you are creating life through a lubricated vagina. You are not having the greases to make life so full of fun and delicious. So you're going to feel frustrated. You're also literally going to have a very dry vagina because there is no creativity and juiciness that is flowing in your body. You are going to feel like you lack any experience, you lack any joy, you're going to second guess yourself because your vagina is connected to all your organs, your nervous system, and your vitality level. It communicates through that full well-being. So Yoni mapping is where you are literally holding range, because these parts are the liver, the kidney. The liver holds a lot of rage. The kidney holds a lot of fear. The spleen holds a lot of betrayal. The heart holds a lot of heartbreak and lack of trust. So these all organs are represented in the Yoni canal. And this is rage that needs to be experienced so that it can be released at some point. Like it's going to tear up you until you release it. So what Yoni mapping is the idea of using your fingers or using a Yoni dildo for you to go to these places in your body, release all this and this held up energy, build up energy with your fingers. Because now we are going to be talking about the fingers first, and then I'm going to be talking to you about the dildo words and the what we are going to go and see how it opens up for you. So when you start to use your fingers, because your fingers are part of your body and are very central, you start to listen to these parts of your body. I've been a masseuse for half my life. This is something that I love to do. And what makes me the best masseuse in the planet, you need to try my massage before you say, is I know where to go. And you don't go directly to where the pain is. You need to find a spot around that build-up tension that is just right, where there is pain that is next to pleasure, and that's where you work. And really take your time with it. You don't want to apply so much pressure as you begin. You just want to hold it in a much finesse that place. And then you're going to feel your body telling you it wants more. And then you keep going. It's going to be mixed feelings. Sometimes you want to breathe so hard. What you want to do is you want to relax. You want to let the fuck go. Because if you keep clenching, you need to tell your brain to stop clenching. If you keep clenching, you're going to remind yourself instead I need to relax, so that you can really go inside and really de-armor those places with your fingers. Feel the tissue to the expression, whether it's holding a lot of tension, a lot of pain. So fingers are very good because we don't bypass any pain signal. When you're using a Yoni wand, or when you pleasure yourself with dildos, you find you're not going to feel exactly where that pain is. But fingers, you hold that node and you feel, oh, what is this? So your ones and your unless you are trained therapists of trained massage therapists, you can find this very easily. But if you don't have a background in knowing the body, if you're using a wand, you are going to bypass these places. Again, some use electrical devices like dildos, and what happens is that they vibrate in a different oscillation than your body. Your body is a vibrational being. You are literally vibrating because your cells of your body are vibrating. So if you're going to use another vibration, it's going to be out of tune with your own body. It's not going to be in harmony with what your body is attuned to. So you are going to be out of alignment. So things like dildos that are electrical, I would advise that you stop because they're going to make more numb the body. Our crystal ones is something that you need to invest to if you want to go deeper. And you want to use different kinds of crystals, and we're going to talk to this about another time. So the fingers are the best at this point when you're starting to reconnect with your body, because it brings you closer to your flesh. It brings you closer to your beautiful body, and for you to feel that you can really touch, you can really be aware of the quality of touch that you want to express at this point. When, especially when you have numbness in your body, or you have some kind of pain, because what you're looking at is the nervous system. And the nervous system, the way it is, it's like a highway that goes to different kinds of parts of your body. And there is the sympathetic nervous system that is just operational, doing its work. And what is good for is flight, fright, and fear. These are where the emotion that a lot of people that don't live within the body, who are holding a lot of trauma, are living at, because there is a lot of pain and a lot of emotions that erupt, and people are afraid of emotions. People are afraid of unmasking their emotions so that they don't be seen or they don't deal with it. So then what is happening is every experience, every emotion that you have ever had is set somewhere in your body. And because your body is connected to your subconscious mind, it's sending signals, and there are triggers within your body. Say that triggers that will make you collapse and disassociate, that is going to make you go into freeze mode. All those places that you ever froze are still in your body. They are mapped somewhere within your body. And it has caused this numbness. It has caused low sensory access. So if you go to that part and feel that part is really hard, and you might start causing more harm if you're going to be doing it with a vibrator or something that is out of harmony. So you want to go to either a very qualified therapist that is going to help you, or you want to do it for yourself. You want to do it yourself, because every intention set to your body, you are the boss. You yourself are waiting for your command. So if you set an intention and put it out there, you work with also God, you work with the universe, you work with everything to help you. You work with your ancestors who work this up with you. So when you set that intention, you work with something greater than you. So you start to feel that there is more energy flowing for you to really resensitize your body, for you to really start to come back to your body slowly. You want to be very slow. You want to move very, very slow, because the energy of the feminine is slow. There is no like, I'm going to wake up and I do this and this. And no, it's a step by step, revealing one petal at a time, taking its sweet time, because she wiggles her curves, because she marionates the waves, because she feels every emotion, because she gathers, she feels. So you want to take time with your body, breathe, take your time, slow down. And sometimes there is also some feeling that there is fright, flight, and fear, that we can shake it off. It is the emotion that needs to move, because emotion is energy emotion. So when you bring your fingers, you complete the circuit, because your body is interconnected. There is energies coming out of our hands for healing at all times. That's when your son hits the ground and there is pain on his knee, You want to put your hands on his knee and make it better. How do you know how to do that? It's because in a subconscious level, we are all healers. So you know how to heal yourself. This is something you're just remembering. So you're going to put your hands on this part of you that feels so numb for you to complete that circuit. And our hands have that working energy that goes through, and that's here. Are we still together? So yoni mapping is very safe. It's you really starting to connect with yourself. It's you really starting to open up those places within your yoni. It's so much pleasurable when you start to live a life from your yoni, from your pleasure center, because this is how we need to receive life. This is how we need to. So completing the circuit is you really activating your vagus nerve, you moving that blood, moving that stagnation for you to access higher levels of consciousness. And you are going to start to receive pleasure. And when you yoni map, when you finish, okay, you never finish. When you always finish, you the real thing. The pain does go away. It took me time to notice this because I always found things. But imagine all the lives that we have lived. Imagine the things that we brought from our ancestors. Of course, it's a lot of shit and a lot of shit that we have lived in this life now. So it took a while, but it really opened for me. So what are you going to experience when you de-armor yourself? You are going to connect with this part of your anatomy. You're not only going to detox your liver, your kidneys out of fear, your resentment, your betrayal, and you opening your heart. Your cervix is connected to the heart. And when you have cervical orgasms, these are the most thick orgasms of the body. It's quite different from, or every orgasm is different, but the cervical orgasm in itself is a whole masterclass. So you need to know this. You start inhabit deep pleasure awareness within your body. You start to activate pleasure pathways, and this is very important for a woman. You start to activate the vagina canal. You start to get your voice back because they are interconnected. And that's why when your partner or when you're stroking yourself, you feel you want more. Ah, and this is the story of your womb pleasure. And you start to get these experiences where you start to sound different. You start to move different. You start to feel safe within your body. You start to get present within your body. You get to find that you are very beautiful and your self-worth is so important. And you start to live from your own vagina, meaning that you don't allow anything that does not set you up, that does not make your juices flow in, meaning that you don't allow yourself to be penetrated, whether by you or your partner when you are not fully yes, and trying to be penetrated. This is so important for you to know. This is so important for you to understand, because this way you are going to be the authentic being that God created you to be. You are going to learn to sound authentic in terms of pleasure, because you are not making a performance, because you are not worried how you sound, because you are allowing your body to move in those authentic circular movements. You allowing your sex energy to move from your pelvis bone, because it starts on your pelvis bone up through your spine for it to come and connect on your pineal gland and opening you up to the multidimensional experiences that is transcendent. And this can be achieved through the cervical orgasm. So if the cervix opens only 3 times. When you're having your orgasms, the cervical orgasms, when you're having a baby, and when you are in your menstruation. So it's not like something that is occurring every day. So this is something that is very, very deep and very, very huge. So you don't want to miss that. A lot of women have been in the porn culture, so they have been tuned to very fake way of performing. They sound fake. They move the body fake. They feel like they hide behind. This is something that you're coming out of. So again, maybe you have this imprint in your nervous systems, and you're going to find it as your yoni mapping, and you're going to release this pain. You are going to let them pain and let them go away. Any objectification, any kind of sexual abuse, anything that is led for you to be disconnected with your own vagina, whether it is also a dramatic childbirth, that can also happen. So you want to be in this orgasmic state, this high, because a woman takes longer, probably 20 to 40 minutes for her to get ready, for her to be fully engorged, and for the blood to be circulating in our vagina. And a man is like fire, easy to ignite and easy out. But when a woman is fully engorged, fully in that state, and that's why we have multiple orgasms. You go on and on and on. And I would advise you to go 4 times when you're doing the cervix orgasms. But the other types of orgasms that you are going to experience are also mind-blowing. A few of us just know the mundane, oh, come and clitoris play, and that's it. And that is the lowest point of orgasm. Actually, that is the minimum. That is you violating yourself, because you don't even give yourself that foreplay. If you are one that has vaginal orgasms, they are different from other orgasms because they are mostly in the yoni canal. This is not something that you do for yourself. This is something that you really want to take your time with. And it's not like, okay, well, bam, thank you, mom, kind of deal. So when you are giving yourself pleasure, you want to go to all these places, first with your fingers, and then you can go in deep and know about the young ones and the other tools and the techniques and breathworks for you to really start to remove all this tension within your body. So that is yoni mapping. Yoni mapping is a destination within your body. It is a place where you need to de-armor that accumulated nerves and angst and feelings and emotions for you to really start to open up to your sexual awareness. I will see you soon.